The president also made headlines on the Jeffrey Epstein case yesterday, once again calling the whole controversy a hoax. It comes amid a push by Epstein's co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, to have her conviction overturned. She is now asking for the Supreme Court to intervene. Scott MacFarlane reports.
Jeffrey Epstein's co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, is urging the Supreme Court to step in and overturn her sex trafficking conviction on grounds she was unlawfully prosecuted. Her attorney, David Marcus, went a step further Monday, issuing a statement calling President Trump a deal maker, then saying they're appealing to the president himself to recognize how profoundly unjust it is to scapegoat Ghislaine Maxwell for Epstein's crimes. CBS News legal analyst Caroline Polisi says Maxwell's interview with the Department of Justice last week about Epstein could also be part of a push for leniency in exchange for her cooperation.
Maxwell's defense attorney is not hiding the fact that he would like to receive some kind of benefit, some kind of potentially a pardon, a clemency from President Trump.
For the second time in a week, the president refused to rule out a pardon for Maxwell Monday.
Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon, but nobody's approached me with it. Nobody's asked me about it.
And again dismiss the whole Epstein investigation and related files.
If they had anything, I assume they would have released it. The whole thing is a hoax.
But even some of Trump's fiercest allies disagree.
This is not a hoax, in other words.
Oh, it's not a hoax. Of course not. I mean, they're real victims here.
Meanwhile, Democrats are criticizing the president for using the word privilege to describe the island where Epstein lived and committed crimes.
I never had the privilege of going to his island, and I did turn it down.
It's notable, despite the Department of Justice's meeting with Maxwell last week, it's urging the Supreme Court to reject her petition. If the High Court does agree to hear the case, it most likely won't do so until the next term, meaning, Nate, a decision wouldn't be handed down for months.
All right, and we will stay tuned. Scott, thank you.